Then I found store power. This is another one that had that weird health glitch thing. Yeah, because there's also this weird thing that happens where the health is, like, it's down, but yet it'll still attack you for some odd reason. And that you'll still be able to attack it and all that stuff, and I thought, that's weird. So, for Sword and Shield, at least, like, it was semi-stable. It was just getting in was the unstable part kind of thing. And then I ended up catching Pomo here, which is the evolution to, I think it's Pommy, I think. And I think there's an extra evolution, I'm not quite sure. Here's its Pokedex entry. I caught a Knuckle Stack, which is the evolution of the Knuckle, I believe, that we caught a lot of the time. And here's where my mistake came in. Okay, so this one has an interesting story. So I was watching something on, I forget what I was watching. I was watching something, and I ended up and I always periodically check to make sure that, like, you know, it's ready. It says like, oh, would you like to capture or would you like to leave? I clicked down instinctively to click the no. Then I clicked down, or I accidentally moved the thumbstick up, which instinctively made the game go, okay, so he wants to catch it. So, and then I clicked A, thinking that it was like it was like leave instead of catching it. So as soon as I saw the catch animation going off, I'm like, oh no, I was fighting a Larvesta, so I clicked B a bunch of times, hoping that it would cancel the animation or whatever. Then I caught the Larvesta, and I was like, oh great, I caught it. I immediately released it, but I wanted to make sure though that I did catch it. Here's the proof that I did. So there you go. And then here's another one that probably has that weird glitch thing happen too. Don't be surprised. Or where it will still do moves or something like that or something. No? Or was this the Eevee event that is currently going on? I think it's going to end today. So yeah, so I think I did end up showing off that. And then this is probably another one of those like weird bug things that I've noticed here. There's only 3 bugs that I've noticed. Actually, there's 4 technically, but that one I don't know what really is happening. So there'll be a time where I will click, like, I ready up, but on my screen, it doesn't show the check mark like I'm ready. And I thought that was really weird. Oh yeah, and then here's the last one. Because I just found this yesterday by using Sarah B's item thing. So let's see. Can we actually... Hang on a second. Can we see the creation date on all these? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, so I'll see you guys in Pokemon Scarlet once that loads up, and I'll continue my my story. Alright, so back to what I was saying. So there's only like 4 things that I've noticed that are, you can technically count as glitches for the online thing, or for the online raid battles. The one that I was talking about, the one that makes it seem like on my screen I didn't ready up, but yet it'll still say communicating on my side. I don't know if that actually shows that I'm not ready for everyone. I've noticed once or twice that, like, you'll have that one person that doesn't ready up right off the bat, even though it looks like they have a Pokemon that's ready for it, which I always thought was very weird. The other one is that, like, the Pokemon still has, like, HP left over, didn't use a health restoring move or anything like that, but somehow has, like, a giant burst of health now for some odd reason. The other one where, like, the Pokemon has, like, literally no health, but will still use moves and will still allow you to sort of use your own moves for some odd reason. And what's the other one? I said there was 4, but I only just said 3. Or maybe I paired 2 of them together. I don't know. But yeah. So after me farming for about a week worth of things, or a week worth of stuff, I ended up getting about 46 of these. I tried to stick towards 2 and 3s, so this wasn't really much of a question. I got a bunch of S's. I found a bunch of mediums. I got 1 experience candy large, and I got a bunch of these feathers that I tried to use as much as possible. And here's where we're probably all really wondering, did I really get it? Yes, I have it right here. I have the malicious armor, which you can only get by farming off of, I think it's Sinisty, I think it's Sinisty and Violet. So, okay, so before we even touch anything, I want to say something before we end up doing what we're going to do. So first things first, I wanted to mention that there is apparently a major problem with Scarlet and Violet with how the game runs, which is that it's apparently having memory leak issues, and that sometimes, unexpectedly, the game will just end up crashing. So it is highly recommended to turn on autosaves until this has been resolved. So we're going to go do that. However, I'm going to turn off autosaving when we encounter any legendary Pokemon, or any Pokemon that is like considered a legendary in this game. So though, at the very least, like if we defeat it and it's just like a one-time encounter, we don't just lose out on the legendary Pokemon. Also, I do not want to use up all of these medium candies. I tested this off screen, and I saved the game, and then I tested it, and then I reverted the game back to a previous state, where I can literally use about, I think it's like 33 of these experience candies, and I can make one of my Pokemon level 100. We're not going to go do that. No matter how many times I want to say that I want to do it, I do not want to do it. So what we're going to do is that each and every time we're going to do a Titan or a Starbase, or what's the other one? The Starbase or the gyms. I do want to say something about that too. I'm going to use up, let's say, 10 experience candy mediums on each and every one of our Pokemon. So that at the very least, though, everybody gets a decent chunk of experience before the fights. So that way, though, we could do something about that. But so here's what I want to do with the whole turn, or like the whole like sort of story mode kind of stuff too, before I end up getting distracted. So if you look at the map, wrong buttons. So if you look at the map right here, we'll do this. So you'll see here that the Starfall Street and the Path of Legends only has 5, but for the gym leaders there is 8 of them. So what I want to do is that I want to kind of do us in a weird little like thing where we're mostly focused on the 2 side stories, taking down Team Star, taking down the Path of Legends, but right before we take on the 8th gym leader. So right before we do that, I want to make sure that those 2 storylines are completely finished, and we have the 8th gym kind of already discovered kind of thing, but we're just finishing off the other 2 stories, and then we'll finish off the Elite Four kind of, or the Victory Road, yeah, the Victory Road story, and then we'll go do whatever we need to do with that. So that's kind of how I want to do the story. We could either finish Team Star first, or do the Titans first, or do mix. So we'll just finish them as we go along. That's kind of how I want to do it. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel like we should do it. Also, the one thing that I wanted to mention too, if you notice on some of those little clips, or at least the one where the TM, I was actually underneath this city. Because the tunnel that I went through is right here. So there's a tunnel going over here that you can get to that goes around inside of this general area. I hope that I didn't find a discoverable location that I could just fly to and then go, oops. Well, we'll just won't use that. But that would also mean that I've already found it. Also, these little like listening ones, those are EVs. So we're just going to skip that real quick, pretty much. Yeah, so I ended up finding a bunch of items. I really want to see what this area is all about, because I found this, which is really cool. Also, off screen, I'm gonna go switch a member super quick. So I found another Charcadet. This one we can technically use, because this one is technically in South Province Area 5, which is a location that we haven't been on screen. I know that for a fact. but we can use this in the future if we really wanted to. Now, I want to change Kid's name. Now, this isn't just because, like, I don't like the name Kid, get rid of it. No. This is because Kid's name is going through an evolution. So, we're gonna name it. Hopefully it'll allow me to do this. Captain Kid. Alright, so let's go and evolve both of our Pokemon here. So, I did end up finding I ended up grinding for an extra auspicious armor. So we're gonna go use that on Sir Magmadon. Is that actually him? Yeah, because Kid has an item. But here we go. Yeah, so Sir Magmadon. So we're getting both of them. Doesn't really matter. But I wanted Ceruledge to be a part of the main team. This guy just doesn't really look as cool as the Ceruledge, in my opinion. So here's Armarouge, which is a fire psychic type, special attacker. Very cool. Looks really, really nice too. Also there's Psy Shock. Ooh, a special move that actually does physical damage. We'll get rid of Fire Spin. Why not? Not like it matters. Cool. Alright, that's done. The next thing that's on the list is to use the Malicious Armor on Kid. On Captain Kid. Let's do it. So here's the one that we're going to be using, because Captain Kid has been with us since the very beginning. Mind you, I should have changed the name after the evolution, but hey. Looks so cool. Looks so cool. It reminds me of Xilestar a little bit, too. I love it so much. Oh, Captain Kid, it's gonna be awesome. Also in Shadow Claw, yes, we do want this, because we do not like Astonish anymore. Perfect. Okay. So you're probably wondering something else about how our sort of items are actually allocated now. Since that Captain Kid now apparently has the leftovers, and somehow I got Black Sludge. I ended up buying this in the Levincia, which is kind of where I was when I was doing Terror Raid battles. I ended up finding out that you can get it there, so I just wanted to take a look, and I found it, and I was like, oh, just give Black Sludge to Muddy, because Muddy is a poison type. Like, why did I not do this beforehand? So, Muddy now has the Black Sludge. Anyway, let's go give everybody 10 medium ones. Actually, first of all, I want to give Captain Kid a very special item that I specifically found out that I can get a hold of through Cerebi, specifically to give it to Captain Kid so it could be an adamant nature. And I actually like its original nature being calm, so it's a very calm and collected Captain Kid, but it's ready for battle. Oh my god, look at that attack stat, man. So delicious. So good. Okay, so does it know the other move, though? That is my real question here. It knows Swords Dance. No, it doesn't know it. Wait. No, wait. Is it a level thing? No, please tell me it's a level thing. Please tell me it's a level thing. Because I looked this up and I thought it was a really cool move. Please tell me it's a level thing. 48. Oh, it's a level thing. Okay. I thought I lost. I thought I couldn't get it anymore, and I was really, really sad. Oh, that was sad. And we have a setup move. We have Source Dance here, which is I think the last move it could have learned. Yep, 37. I do not. You want to get rid of Clear Smog for it? Okay. That's good. Okay, so now we have a setup move. Okay, I thought it was just gonna kick me out of that. I was like, okay, weird. We're gonna give it Night Slash. Even though our starter right now. Actually, wait, what other moves can it learn? Can it learn something really good? Oh, we can learn Dragon Claw. Ooh, it could be our Dragon Killer. It could be our Dragon Killer if I get that. Is there any other moves? It can learn poison jab. It could be a fairy killer too. Oh, I know what I'm making it. I'm making it a fairy killer because right now Muddy is not really that strong, and not to mention though that Muddy can't also get any more EVs because it's actually maxed out. I found that out the hard way. Can you learn Drain Punch? That would be kind of weird. I'm just gonna jab you with my sword, and it's gonna Drain Punch you. It's like, what? Nice. Perfect. Alright, Stomping Tantrum. We do want that over Bulldoze. Oops. My bad. Sorry. I'm clicking all the wrong buttons today. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of Bulldoze specifically for Stomping Tantrum because, of course... Okay. I think that's everything. Because we're going to go to a Team Star base, I'm just going to go heal everything, though, just in case the PowerPoints didn't get saved over. Yeah, just in case the PowerPoints didn't get saved over. But I really want to use Captain Kid. I would also really like to use a Sir Magmadon at some point, but like I don't want to overlap too many types. I don't think we're overlapping any types right now, but I don't want to overlap them later on either. I really want to see Captain Kid in battle though. I really do. I think the next one is what? Poison? Wait. What's the next one? Poison, right? Yeah, the next one's poison. Okay. So we definitely do need Muddy. Twin Extract maybe can do something?